So stress is that uncomfortable feeling that you get whenever you're worried or angry or tired or frustrated or overwhelmed. It's caused by certain hormones in response to that feeling of threat or afraid or fear or nervousness. And when you're stressed, the body floods with hormones that lead to physical symptoms, including sweating, increased heart rate, or difficulty thinking, and logically and clearly. This is because the body is preparing for the best way to get out of that situation. That stress response could be beneficial to us. The amount of stress focuses our attention and it enhances our performance. So a little bit goes a long way, and it's actually a good thing. It can save our lives. But the problem is that stress response system was not designed for today's world. And with a huge number of stressors in our lives, we aren't really designed, or we don't need to run from things like we used to. The rational part of the brain completely shuts down when it's time to escape, and that's why we cannot think straight or well when we're stressed. So as you could see in that graphic, that using the five senses is a good way to kind of turn off the alarm bells in our mind that go off when the stress is there for whatever reason, real or imagined. Our body goes into action. So we have the power to, not maybe prevent that, although we're going to talk about that in future videos. But at this time, these are for those real time, don't want to think about why I'm stressed. I'm just stressed and I want it to stop. Using the five senses is a great way to do that. The graphics believe it says something about noticing 5 things that you see, and 4 that you touch, and 3 that you hear, and 2 that you taste, or whatever works for you. But I'll tell you, it doesn't work unless you practice it. It doesn't work unless you get a routine doing it. So a good idea is to practice that when you really don't think you're stressed. If you're sitting at home at the end of the evening and just saying, okay, I'm going to look around the room and notice 5 things that I like, or colors that I like. I'm going to maybe close my eyes for a few moments, listen to the sounds I hear. I'm going to notice if there's any smell. Or you can use things that smell good. Lotions, putting lotion on your hands. That actually does the sense of touch and smell at the same time. That's what a lot of people use oils for as well. And even taste, putting a piece of mint gum in your mouth when you feel stressed, or a cinnamon candy. That's using the sense of taste, the sense of smell. Maybe even the sense of feel if it's like a red hot cinnamon candy. Any of those things we can do. Those are like lower level functions, our 5 senses. And they get us out of that, get us out of our head, as they say, in the stress response. So take a moment to practice that with this video as a reminder. Let your shoulders fall down from your ears. Let your eyes relax. Let that space between your eyebrows relax. Take a nice deep breath from the bottom of your spine to the top and back out. And thank you for joining Rise and Shine. See you next time.